Welcome to TFM Media. Today we're looking at how to analyse an advertising text for the Media Language and Representation unit on the OCR Media Studies A-level course. Okay, so this analysis relates to Component 1, Section B of the course directly, but the basic analysis skills you'll be developing are the basis for a huge amount of what you're doing on the other units too. So the text we're going to use for this exemplar analysis is the Lucozade advert from the I Believe campaign. The first thing we need to establish is a little context for this ad. What do we know about it? Well, it's part of a larger campaign from 2013 featuring the footballer Gareth Bale. The campaign cost £4 million and focused on the idea that drinking Lucozade can be beneficial to performance in sport. This message was heavily promoted in the campaign, and the claim that the drink hydrates better than water eventually resulted in the ad being banned by the Advertising Standards Authority. So let's look at the advert in question and start with denotation. This means that we're just identifying and listing all the ways that media language has been used to construct this text. We aren't looking for deeper meanings or associations at this stage. So beginning with the written codes, we have the main written message saying, "in a different league." This is written in black, bold lettering using all capitals. The font used is solid and businesslike. It is not ornate at all, but it does have a fairly tall and long look to it. In the top right corner, there is some small lettering giving information on Gareth Bale, such as his height, birth date, and what teams he plays for, Real Madrid and Wales. The type is small, but in bold capitals. In the bottom right of the page, there is an image of a Lucozade bottle, and on it is written Lucozade Sport. Next to this image is a text box in which there is more text in a similar font to the main message, saying "scientifically proven." Finally, there is a lighter blue box on the left-hand side saying Lucozade Yes. In terms of technical codes, the camera shot used is a medium close-up with the subject of the shot staring straight into the camera. The lighting favours the right-hand side of his face, and the other side is darker and more shadowed. Moving on to symbolic signs and codes, that's the imagery used in the advert. The main background is a light blue colour with a gradient moving to darker blue around the edges. The text box for the main message is light yellow with geometric shapes contained inside it. There is a white rectangle framing the main image, and inside this rectangle is the picture of Gareth Bale staring into the camera. He's wearing what looks like an Adidas sports shirt, and he is wet with perspiration. Sweat covers his skin. His eyes are a similar colour blue to the background, and they are very intense. His expression is also very serious and determined. So that should give us enough to draw some conclusions from. So firstly, the main emphasis of this advert is the message that sport is serious and important, and Lucozade can help you improve your sporting performance. So that's seen through the overall serious nature of the advert. It's seen through Gareth Bale's expression, the solid lettering and the colour scheme, which is fairly utilitarian and also matches the colours of the bottle. The words "in a different league" are obviously a reference to football leagues, but it's also emphasising the message that Lucozade is different to other soft drinks, further reinforcing the idea that this product is made specifically for athletes. The font and the lettering has a rather lean look to it as well, which also reflects the athletic idea. The advert also pushes quite heavily on the concept that this is scientifically proven to assist sporting performance. Obviously we have the words saying that, but we also have the geometric shapes on the text box, which give a sort of high-tech scientific look. That pattern is also reminiscent of the patterns on many football shirts, so that association is being made as well. The framing rectangle and fact file in the top right give the sense that this is a sort of digital fact file on Gareth Bale. The image of him further reinforces this idea, as it looks like the sort of sporting profile we might see on television. Gareth Bale was chosen for this advert, obviously because he's a professional footballer whose ability is highly regarded, but also because he's an attractive man. This is emphasised with the lighting and the way his eye colour has been highlighted. He's also sweating to give the impression that he's in the middle of sporting activity, which again adds to the overall sporting theme of the ad. We can see through this analysis, therefore, that sport is being represented as something very serious and important. The advert is clearly aimed at people who will share this opinion and who will be attracted to it, and therefore the product for this reason. We can see therefore that the target audience are also being represented in this advert. They are being represented as athletic people who aren't interested in soft drinks because they taste nice or are fun. They want something serious and functional because they are serious about improving their sporting ability, just like Gareth Bale. So the reason why the advert is representing them in this way is, of course, in order to sell the drink to them by flattering them